Hey, it's Bev, your deep dive coach. And this month, we're diving deeper by inviting others into your challenges. As you're watching this, pay attention to your response, emotional and bodily, as I'm reporting some information to you. This past weekend, I was at a retreat and I learned that there is research that proves that the presence of another person makes a challenging situation less challenging. And this impact is magnified manyfold by the presence of a loved one. So even just a stranger, just another human, makes us less stressed when we're trying to perform a challenging task. And then somebody that we love magnifies the impact. So the teacher, Bonnie Badenoch, was saying that originally the assumption was, oh, that's because you get stressed and then you say, oh, you sort of calm yourself down, right? With your left hemisphere, you talk yourself through it. There's somebody here. I'm not alone. I'm going to be okay. Then they did functional imaging and they found consistently, when they looked at brain activity, the presence of a loved one or another person reduces activation in your amygdala in response to something threatening or stressful. So just having someone there makes us less stressed to start with. Craziness. So, okay. How did this information feel to you? What was the feeling you experienced? What was your bodily response? What conclusions are you drawing about it? For me, when I heard this, and I thought about it specifically as it relates to a challenging thing that I'm wanting to create, it just confirmed what I already knew and I already experienced. Community helps. Community makes things easier to get done. There's no prizes for doing this alone. Whenever I'm struggling, I reach out to somebody in my community. If it's something to do with business or coaching, it'll be one of my coaching colleagues and friends or somebody in my EO Entrepreneur Organization network. I never try to struggle to do it by myself. You may not be the same as me. You may hate this idea. And if you do, that's your deep dive for the month. Why? What are my beliefs about myself, about people, about the world that have me rejecting what is proven to be true about our human response to the impact of other people during stressful times? What am I believing about myself, other people, and the world that has me not appreciating the impact that reaching out and having somebody be with me while I'm creating a challenging task is? It will reveal a lot to you. If you love this idea, as I do, or you're curious about it, and you're struggling to get something created, I invite you to experience 2 full days and nights, a little bit more actually, 2.5, of being in the presence of someone you love, me, and 9 other women who, if you don't love them yet, you will, while you're creating something that's challenging for you. It could be something to do with business or work. It could be something personal. Just stop a moment and feel into feeling, bodily response. How does that idea feel? This thing I've been struggling to create, I could do it at a table, on a sofa, in a room with 10 other people who are doing the same thing. I mean, for me, that just feels so full and so calming. That's not it. We're also going to get together online for 3 hours for the next 4 months to do the same thing. I don't know if it's as powerful when it's online as when we're together, but I have been creating online communities for, 12 or more years. So I'm pretty good at creating a connection there. And even just the idea of it, just thinking about it, I've been struggling to get going, but I know my 3-hour session is coming. Just feels like, okay. So whatever you are stressed or feel stressed about creating, you will find it stressful simply creating it with a group. That is a proven fact. Isn't that crazy? That's just it. Then we bring together the deep dive coaching, all the pampering, all the surprises, all the treats, all the fun. It's a no-brainer. Correct? It's being held in May. If you are part of my monthly deep dive series, you'll be there anyway. If you're in the Intimate for our Learning Symposium, if you're part of my deep dive coach community, you'll be there anyway for our deep dive coach day. If you are not, and you would like to come, I'm going to include the deep dive coach learning symposium for you. Amazing. Okay, click the link below. All the details are there. This is going to make it easier for you to create whatever you want to create. And then here's the amazing thing. Once we experience that resource of something being easier to create when we're in community, we internalize that and we can draw on that when we're creating on our own. Amazing. I really hope to see you there. There's only 2 spots left.